I've tried to do in my campaign for a public advocate is talk about how we increase the amount of democracy, how we increase the amount of citizen participation, how we show people that our government will be responsive to them, will be open and transparent. So it's more than ironic that I am fighting this battle here today with my friends to take my rightful place on the ballot. And I have to tell you, this is certainly not the first time this has happened. I'm not the first person this has happened to, and in many, many instances, people have had to fight for their rightful place on the ballot. This has to end. We need an election system that helps say yes to good candidates and legitimate candidates, not says no every single time. So, colleagues, again, I can't thank them enough for their support at this moment. I'd like to start with the chairman of the Government Operations Committee of the United States House of Representatives, Congressman Ed Towns.
Thank you very much, and I'm proud to join you here because anytime you have 125,000 people that say that you should be a candidate for an office, it seems to me that that within itself says that we would like to see you run. But I think it's more than that. It's that democracy. I think that we need to encourage democracy in every way that we can. And of course, by eliminating the person that has 125,000 signatures is not a good way to show that we want to encourage democracy.
And that's why we're all here today fighting to make the office of public advocate meaningful and strong for somebody who understands inside government and outside government. And if his campaign is any reflection on what's to come when he gets elected, you can point to the day he filed those 125,000 signatures. And we cannot be denied, the voters cannot be denied that kind of choice. And that's why
we need to make sure that we reform the rest of the arcane rules to not allow an individual who can make such a difference in the city the opportunity to have his voice heard and be a candidate in the city. Thank you.
You know, our election law should be about helping legitimate candidates get on the ballot. It should be about giving people legitimate choices. It should be about respecting the will of the people. You know, 125,000 New Yorkers signed petitions to get me on the ballot for public advocate. And the action taken on Thursday basically denied their right to have a candidate on the ballot that they believe should be there. And this is wrong, and we obviously need to take fundamental steps to reform our state election law and the practices at the state and city level that still keep candidates off the ballot who belong there. This is for the voters to decide, not for the bureaucracy.